Well, as promised, we're going to Manchester now. It is Andreas Kotelnik and Amir Khan at their news conference ahead of Saturday's WBA World Welterweight title meeting in Manchester. Amir Khan believing that his entire career has been leading up to this moment. So a very big moment indeed for him and indeed for Kotelnik. We were hearing there that possibly a win in this might lead to some real rich fights with some of the boxers from the United States. Amir Khan under the tutelage of Freddie Roach. We go and hear what they've got to say there. Frank Warren hosting things in the centre of that news conference in Manchester.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here today. We're here at the Larry Hotel in Manchester, where we have the two participants for the WBA Light Welterweight Championship that takes place here on Saturday, the 18th of July at the MEN Arena. We've got to my left Andreas Kotelnik, who is the WBA World Champion, and to my right his challenger Amir Khan from Bolton here in England. This is a tough fight for Amir, but it's one that I believe that he can win, providing he maintains his discipline and stays focused on this fight. It can be a springboard for him for much bigger things. Andreas has fought here before. He's a very competent champion, well respected, and probably not had the accolades that he should have gotten for some of his wins. But this is a tough fight, as I say, for Amir, and hopefully one that I believe he can come through and become champion. Got everybody here who you need to speak to. We've got to my right Asif Fali, who is Amir's business manager, Freddie Roach, who's his trainer. To my left we've got the interpreter, and then we've got Michael Tim, who is the trainer, and we also have Christian Hoerkamp, who is from Universum, who look after and promote Andreas in Germany. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions to ask, so if you want to ask them, please feel free to do so.
Thank you very much. We're live on Sky Sports News. If we start with you, Andreas, as champion, what sort of challenge does Amir Khan bring to you?
Ми зараз наживо в програмі Sky Sports News. Який виклик для вас, Амір Кхан, який це для вас це?
Ну, Кхан дуже відомий в Англії боксер і в світі. Перемога над ним дасть мені путівку хороші бої провести в Америці.
So Amir is a very famous boxer, not just in England but in the world, and if I win, that will give me open the road to further fights, to further wins, especially in America.
And Amir, you looked very calm at the start of the week. You still look pretty calm now, but is the adrenaline starting to pump up now as this lifetime's ambition is, I guess, within your grasp?
That's right, yeah, it's touching distance away now, you know, my dream fight, I'm winning a world title, and you know, I'm nice and calm, nice and chilled out. I've done all my training, all the hard work's been done in LA, then I come back into England and just keeping nice and sharp. But you know, I know it's going to be a tough fight, but I'm looking forward to it, you know, and this is what I need. And fighting a great champion like Kotelnik is going to bring the best out of me as well.
Above all else, what is the key to victory from your perspective?
Just being patient and using my brains, you know, being careful in the fight, just not making mistakes that we made in the last few fights. So just being very careful, and me and Freddie have got a game plan. We've got plan A and a plan B, and I'm sure, you know, it's going to work for us.
Particularly above all else, what's the most dangerous aspect of Andreas' game, as it were?
Yeah, he's a very good boxer. He's very careful himself. He's got good accuracy. So it's just going to be, you know, picking the right shots against him and not making mistakes, because when you make a mistake, he picks up on that.
Freddie Roach, I know you've worked particularly on a body attack type of strategy, but is there any other dangers in that? Can you possibly leave yourself open to counters with a very accurate puncher that you face here, the champion?
Definitely, you know, he's a very good fighter. We studied him. We know him pretty well. We know his habits, his good ones, his bad ones, and you know, we're ready for that. And he can't hit what he can't find.
I'll maybe ask Michael Tim, who's Andreas's trainer. Do you sense Amir Khan has weaknesses that you can exploit?
Ja gut, jeder hat Schwächen und jeder hat Stärken und jeder wird natürlich die Schwächen und die Stärken des Gegners ausnutzen.
So everybody has weaknesses and strengths, and so Andreas, he's looking forward to use the weaknesses.
And Frank Warren, you've called this a 50-50 fight. What anxieties do you have on Amir's behalf? What do you worry about when you look at Andreas's past fights?
I'm not worried at all now. The fight's made, you know, it's been made, and I'm confident that Amir can win it, provided what he says, he stays focused and he's got a disciplined approach to this on the night. You know, if he knows what he's good at doing, and it's all going to be about what Freddie said. Is, you know, if you can't catch him, you can't win the fight. And I think the speed is the key to it, and I think his accuracy, I think that will get him through it.
How are you adjusting at the higher weights? How strong do you feel at light welterweight? Could that possibly take an edge off your speed, or how are you feeling in these workouts?
Very strong at light welterweight. You know, it's only 5 pounds more than 9 limit. But you know, I feel so strong and so quick at this weight. I think this is the best weight I've been for a long, long time. Been sparring at this weight, and things have been going really well. So you know, I'm holding on muscle. I feel a lot bigger, a lot stronger. So yeah, I just can't wait to fight now.
Andreas, you've had 34 fights. You've fought all over the world. Is Amir Khan the best opponent yet for you to face?
Ви вже, у вас було 34 бої. Чи Амір Кhan один з найкращих боєць з тих, з якими ви боролися?
Кожен бій для мене є тяжким, і на кожний бій я зосереджуюся і готуюся одинаково. А на це питання я зможу сказати тільки після поєдинку, тобто бій на бій не похожий.
So every fight is very important for me, and for every fight I prepare really carefully and hard, and I will only be able to answer this question after the fight.
I guess Amir as well, you made some comments maybe to secure the fight with Andreas a few months ago. Are you worried that they may backfire on you? He's extra motivated because of what you said?
No, I prefer that, you know, the training we've done for this fight, I've never trained so hard. You know, every fight I'm getting better and better, and it just pushed me, you know, knowing I'm going into a different weight.